Hello guys, today we have some Mackem versus Geordie Minecraft. I'm not 100% sure, how this is going to pan out, but basically it's going to be me versus Mackem Dan, and it's just survival in Minecraft really, I thought of just bringing gaming into the channel. So yeah, this is how we're going to be doing it. This is the first episode here, but we're just getting things started, so I'm going to explain a bit more when we actually get into the gameplay, and then you should understand it by then. But if not, hit me up with any questions. I've got Twitter. I'll put the Twitter in the description on the video, and everything else is pretty much simple from there. So hope you enjoy the video and thank you for watching. Okay, so what this is it's me versus Dan. We each have our own islands, and we don't really have to be against each other, but since it's one Geordie, one Mackem, we decided that would be the best way to do it.
With that in mind, it's also one is Sunderland themed, the other is Newcastle themed, hence the black and white flag. There's also a red and white one on my island. So yeah, it's Mackem Dan, which is my channel. Will be a link in the description. And Geordie Damien, which is this new channel bringing Minecraft videos in this series and Newcastle news as it develops.
As you can see on the screen there, exactly what I think of Dan. He's a cunt. So this is just our.
I did not pull that face.
This is just the island that we've split in two.
In two.
Well,
Is the dirt evenly spread?
you said like you would have.
I held my hands up and said, because I'm the expert, I'll take the smaller island. Because I've, me, the YouTube, veteran, being on there for 8 months now. It's taken me 8 fucking months to get my 100 subscribers. But I thought, I'll give him a chance, give him the big island, because he'll need it.
So yeah, off screen, well off record, shall I say it, we did get some materials, such as wood and some tools that we needed. So as you can see, we're just building our house.
I like
Well,
to add
houses.
as well that we actually did go in creative to do like things like the flags, because we really didn't feel like it was part of the entertainment to show you guys, us. Let's go and collect some freaking fence posts, So we actually went in creative and built them, but we did go in survival to actually get the resources to build our houses, which then appear in this video.
Yeah, I had some technical difficulties with my computer, so I had to use Dan's, and that is why I'm just sorting out settings, because they're not normal, because he's not normal.
Here's just a side note from me: just don't download Fraps. Okay, it's crap. It should be called Craps. We use the Microsoft Expression encoder. It is way better, and you should all go and download it. You know what? There'll be a link in the description, won't there? Because it's so compound great.
Yeah, we kind of ran out of wood for our houses, so I think this is just go and collect some more right now. Yeah, it was a pretty boring trip.
We're actually using each other's plays here because it was best off to use my computer in the technical kind of situation we're in. So I used Geordie Damien's kind of avatar, and he used mine, but we just went on each other's island and then swapped our belongings at the end. So that's kind of why he's got my texture pack, which you probably won't be seeing any more of in the next episode, which is called Xeno Contendi. Isn't it lovely?
No, it's definitely not. Too much like default Minecraft. So yeah, anyway.
So this is Craig's house. It's a lot higher than mine. If you actually see me building on my island at any point in this video, it'll just be that you'll actually figure. Not only is mine a lot less, exuberant in terms of colours, it's
Yeah, I'm
actually
gonna
a lot
explain
smaller. His is huge.
I can explain the colour difference. Because I ran out of wood, I had to go and get some oak wood, which is obviously the brighter oak. And then I thought, you know what, since it's a Geordie versus Mackem, I thought that I would have it Newcastle based, and
Oh, there's the flag.
it always wants to be in shot. So yeah, I start making well, it's not really black, but it's darker and lighter wood. So I start making stripes now, and then I run out of wood again until I finally derp out and find some more wood.
Meanwhile, on Mackem Danland, there was actually a bit of a war going on with me in the water because I just kept drowning and drowning. and I keep losing all my things because it was really hard to get back on the island. But I settled for a different kind of idea. Not this kind of, oh, I'll just use two different kind of wood approach. I went for this small kind of hut thing. Basically, just for the first episode, it was just a crafting table and a chest. And I got some sugar cane, started to develop a bit of a sugar farm, and planted some sapling as well, just to kind of develop some, a wood source, because I don't like going to get wood from all over the place when I could have it on my own island.
Yeah, we did look about for a while for like a big enough place to build the island, but we couldn't find the sea. So we just kind of had to settle for this big lake and then cut the island in two, which is why Dan ended up getting the smaller half. Oh yeah, and then I finally figure out what these signs were and why you couldn't spell 1-0.
1-0? Oh, I get the joke now. That took me a while.
Yeah, he kept asking me where my delete button was.
I never even remember that much because it's just like, oh yeah, we lost again.
So I decided to get my own back, and Dan still hasn't deleted these.
I did, because at the end I actually put my chest in, and what I did was, Craig will probably be doing this as well. He's actually we're gonna do like a kind of thing where if you actually need help from the rival, island kind of owner, you give them something in return, whatever currency they, kind of decide on. You leave it in this chest, and it's kind of, there's a sign there with like the prices on, this is that, the prices.
We might end up making some kind of currency, like my currency would be black wool because I need loads to make a Newcastle based, and Dan's whatever he wants, probably something like oak sapling.
Yeah, well, I need that. I need them for trees.
The most pointless source.
That's not the most pointless. What's the most pointless thing in Minecraft? That can be the question for this episode, right? Comment down below, what is the most pointless thing that Minecraft ever put in the game? In my opinion, well, I think in terms of tools, I think gold is pretty useless. I mean, it is fast, but I don't think it's fast enough to be worthwhile to make gold, resources. I really don't think gold's worthwhile in this game. But what do you think? It could be anything, like even like cauldrons, things like that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I really don't see the point in cauldrons. But I was reading the other day that if you dyed some kind of, like armour or something, then, and if you dyed it too dark, you could use a cauldron to kind of make it lighter again. But I've never used a cauldron. I've just always put it there for display. Yeah, that divide was where, as you can see now, I'm falling into the water.
Oh, we both kind of developed our kind of entrances back to the island if we fell off, which I happened to do a few times.
This is where I found more dark oak wood, so I could finish off the stripes in my ceiling. So I just fill this in with cobblestone. I think I'm going to make some kind of, like docks and stairs leading up the island.
I think in the background there you can just sort of see my island there, me developing my little hut. You can see it there. And there's me behind trying to get back on my island myself, just falling in the water.
It looks like a button. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to make the doors symmetric now. I can't count. Double doors. See how rich that is.
Yeah, but it took you fucking ages.
I still haven't made doors yet, actually. I'm still waiting that one.
At least you're communal, letting the creepers in.
That was not nice. I have my own creeper defences.
Such as?
The black and white stripes.
Okay. So all the creepers are Sunderland fans?
Pretty much. Until you actually see my proper texture pack, which is a creeper in a Newcastle kit.
And the texture pack's called Life.
No. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, because it's so lifelike.
It's not, it's shit.
It's not. Better than default Minecraft.
Yeah, that's what I was using.
Where the blocks are like twice the size of your head.
I actually changed it to default for his computer, which I was using, because to be honest, I do like default, and having played on Xbox 360 prior to being a YouTuber, as Geordie Damien did as well, I was quite used to that texture pack myself. I don't like the other ones Xbox brought out.
I can't actually wait till Minecraft comes out for PS4 and Xbox One, because apparently is a huge ass update. But
You know, maybe
Yours,
one day it will be ahead of the PC updates. I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I kind of went on a hunt for wood and black wool, but also coal for torches because my house is pitch black. So yeah, I'm looking around for somewhere to mine and some sheep. Oh yes, and some sugar cane.
Now, I think it's also maybe a bit important to mention to the viewers, you know, kind of for episode 2 or future episodes, maybe just another series, something to do with Minecraft. What would you like to see? Because there's obviously a lot of jobs that you need to do prior to, in the future, after what we did in this episode, setting up your farms, getting livestock, things like that, even decorating your house. What would you like us to do next? Because you could go mining, anything like that. Um, just depends. What would you like to see in the next episode? What would you like us to try and do?
Once we get set up, you know, if anyone feels the need for us to challenge each other, then you know we could make some challenges, maybe like 1-on-1 or some kind of game mode. That should be fun because I'll win.
And remember to head over to my channel for Mackem Minecraft, which is a series which has been contributed to by Geordie Damien himself. Basically, where we build the Stadium of Light and the surrounding buildings like the Aquatic Centre and the ticket office, things like that. We just kind of create the scene, and people have said that it does look nice. So maybe head over and check that out as well.
So yeah, I finally found some coal. It's lagging quite a lot because of the recording, and you know there was one rendering at the same time as recording this, but you know it's not that bad. Yeah, it is, but still, you know you can still see it.
I didn't even go mining in this episode. I decided to just kind of collect different resources, put them in the chest. But obviously, Geordie Damien, he decided on going mining, and you can see here he's getting coal in. So that was his kind of what would you call it, priority.
See, useful resources. And they go exactly. We went
There's a ton of funny faces we should zoom in on this.
we went miles away to find some oak wood, just to realise that the real oak wood was right behind my house, which I've claimed, by the way.
Oh, fuck off.
Look who it is.
So maybe do some shout outs at this point in the video, you know, kind of pass the time here as you watch us developing our first few things on the island. Shout out to Rob Clarkey. This is someone who's recently got a lot closer with us in the last day or two, someone who's been watching Mackem Dan for a while, and has helped Geordie Damien develop his channel in the first few stages as well. So this is someone definitely worthy of a shout out. He's a Sunderland fan on Twitter. You just follow him at Robstar Clarkey, I believe. And so that would be the shout out that I would like to mention from myself. Any shout outs from you?
I'd also like to say thank you to Rob Clarkey. I don't know if you can see that, but that's an edit of Remy Cabela. He does quite a lot of photo edits, you know, just we'll probably put his Twitter link in the description, and then you could, you know, request some edits, photo edits, and he'll do it.
So is there any shout outs you want to do yourself, Damien?
There's one special person I've met over the past 2 days, and his original name was Fan of Mackem Dan, and
oh god,
and well, this is, it could have been a nice shout out if he stayed the way he was, but he wasn't.
We met this maniac on Twitter.
Can't explain.
This guy, he messaged me. I saw, well, you know, it was a tweet I was mentioning, and he said basically follow me at SFC Fanzone, which you can follow me on Twitter. And it was, I said, oh, look at his username. It was at Fan of Mackem Dan. I was like, Jesus Christ, this guy's made a Twitter account for me, and he DM'd me.
You just fell down the hole.
Yes, I just fell down the hole. Fuck off. And he basically said, "Oh right," and then he got a lot closer with me. He was asking where I live and things like that. Obviously, I didn't give personal details to him.
Didn't end up good.
He ended up tweeting all these people that watch my channel, trying to tell them that I hate them all, including Crichton himself, the guy who leads Official Mackems, which is the other channel I'm on. And he just basically tried to sabotage my entire life. And so we all had to end up reporting him because he was sending death threats to Rob Starklarky, he was sending death threats to Damien, to me, and he was threatening to kill us all, saying I hated them, and that people were suddenly the worst people on earth. So shout out to that lovely specimen.
After the first time we reported him, we thought that was going to be the end, but then he made another account, and I don't know what that one was called,
Oh, that
but
was fanboy something.
he's also been suspended on that account as well.
It was a lovely profile picture of an egg.
Yeah, yeah. He took so much time to, he kept tweeting saying nobody watched Mackem Dan. However, the only two followers were me and Dan anyway. So I don't know who could have possibly seen that.
I'd like to personally thank him for informing me not to watch my own channel, and informing Damien to not watch my channel either.
Yeah, I didn't do that anyway. I don't know why you're telling me.
No, he stays up all night watching my channel, doesn't he?
I wasn't watching your channel. You said you were gonna stay up. You fell asleep.
If I could do it, I would do a troll face, but I can't do them.
So now I think this is where we're going to kind of have the communal land, but I'm doing a bit of a 2-in-1 because there's some land around the back of my house that I need to level off. So I need to collect dirt, and I also need to level this bit of land out here. So I'm doing a job for
Yeah,
us.
we did agree we will have some communal areas. We might keep things like cows and pigs and sheep in there, because wool is going to be obviously quite a resourceful resource. Oh, that was a good saying.
Choking that word again.
And yeah,
I think we could use that for a communal mine, couldn't we?
yeah, we could have our communal mine. We also discussed using each other's mines at a certain price, things like that. We've done that on Xbox in the past, and we're just going to bring all those ideas together in a series on this channel for all of you to enjoy.
As you can see right now, the island isn't very I don't know, what would you call it? It's quite plain, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite deserted.
But by the end, there'll be some huge designs, huge farms, and just it'll be looking pretty swagalicious.
Yeah, but that's basically all there is in this episode. But like I said, if you want to have a few last words, Damien, I'm Mackem Dan. I'll be in this series throughout the whole time, and I'll look forward to entertaining you all with Damien as the channel develops.
Yeah, so as you heard, we're looking to wrap up now. I don't know, your laptop was going to die there. So yeah, like I said, I was just leveling this land off, because there was actually a small island here before, and I was like, you know what, we could just cut it down and start again. But then Dan decided to blow it up. So yeah, this is pretty much all we have. So for now, I've been Geordie Damien, that's been Mackem Dan.
See you later.